LovePower, an international and local ministry reaching out to all who need the power of God's love in action. Join us as we bring you up to date with local news, national disasters, current events, special interviews, and miracle stories, right here on LovePower.
Janet Gullickson. I'm so glad that you tuned in because we have a spectacular program. What we're going to do is we're going to continue on sharing an addition to our Homegrown series. And we're going to share more music, more interview guests from Christian groups throughout the year. And so we're just excited. And there's been many years. And so we have much music to share. So we're excited about it. So you sit back, relax, and just enjoy this program as you listen to it and watch it. And it's called Homegrown Through the Years. Let's go.
Believe the dream. I was just a little boy, a blue-eyed 3-year-old. The stars were in my sight, just a singer up in light. One day, Mom, that will be me. I saw it, now I see. Now I believe the dream. I'm singing songs from the stage, watching the audience wait. This was a dream that I prayed. Now I'm 10 times 3, as you can see, a blue-eyed man, that's me, singing this new melody on the stars that shine at night. But even with the falling stars, the light still shines in me. Now I believe the dream. I'm singing songs from the stage, watching the audience wait. This was a dream that I prayed. Now my eyes have seen, and now I'm living my dream, singing the songs I sing, living the lifelong dream. Let your hearts be free and believe in dreams. Now that I've seen, I still believe in dreams. Now I believe the dream. I'm singing songs from the stage, watching the audience wait. This was a dream that I prayed. This
Our special guest has a very special love in his heart. It's a deep love and it burns within him, and he's able to release it, though, through his music, through the words of his music, his lyrics, and through the melodies. And we're just happy to have Jim Valandri back at LovePower. Hi, Jim.
Thanks, Ann.
So good to have you again.
It's good to be back. It's been a little while.
It's been a little while, and you are a man with a lot of things going on. I can't believe all the wonderful things that have been happening to you, but I know it's all the Lord.
Yes, definitely.
So just recently now you've been opened for Go Fish.
Yeah.
You've got 2 singles that you've released to radio, and you've qualified for a National Event USA World Showcase. Let's go back to the first one.
Okay.
Opening for Go
Sure.
Fish.
Yeah.
Now they're just a really popular group.
Yes.
And how was that?
That was incredible. God just completely blew me away with that opportunity. I had met this gal who ended up, her father was the pastor, one of the pastors at Crystal E Free Church, and she approached me. She said, "You know, what do you think about opening for Go Fish?" I said, "I would love to," you know. And so she kind of worked out the details, and God took it from there. And it was just an awesome night, and it was really fun to get to meet them and just find out that, you know, God is doing amazing things in their lives, you know. So it's been great.
It's not the first time that you've rubbed elbows with major celebrities. I think about Carmen and Phil Driscoll and so many other people like that. God has really placed you in an environment of his wonderful music celebrities. But you're also, I see you as one as well. And your time is coming, maybe very soon.
Well, thanks, Ann. Thanks. I'm excited about what God's doing. I just want to I don't want to get in the way of what he wants to do.
Well, let's talk about, speaking of what he's up to, could be up to here, you qualified for this national event, USA World Showcase?
Yes.
A lot of people haven't heard about that yet.
Yeah, well, it's something it's kind of up and coming, you know, like similar to like Star Search or American Idol. No one really knew what they were when they first started out, but this is a similar competition. This is going to be at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and I kind of stumbled across it and had done an audition, and they had like 4,300 people audition for this, and they picked the top 150 out of it. So I was...
And you're in the top 150.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
so
that's amazing.
Yeah, so that was pretty blown away by that opportunity.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you a bit. That's tremendous that you're one of the chosen ones, of course. So that's exciting, and this is all going to take place actually in July, but it'll be on television.
Yeah, it'll shoot July 26th, and it will be aired on the USA Network 1 month from that date, so August 26th. And America will be the ones who call in to vote for the grand prize winner. So I need you guys to call in and vote if you could. That'd be great.
All right. Well, at that time there'll be a number that'll be flashed at that time.
Yep.
So basically, what they need to do is remember the date, August 26th.
Correct.
2003.
Yep.
And all right.
And if you need more details about it, you can go to my website at www.jimvalandri.com, and I think they'll have that on the screen. So.
Well, absolutely. So, well, that's thrilling to have something so wonderful to look forward to, and I believe in the meantime, we should be praying for you that
I would appreciate
you're
that.
a winner.
I would appreciate that. It's going to be an awesome opportunity to just share what God's been doing in my life. And it's not a faith-based program. It's a secular competition. So that means a lot to me to know that that God can work through me in that avenue.
Right. Now, there's so many talent shows out there right now. This is just the time for talent shows. And you've probably noticed that there are a lot of Christian winners.
Yeah.
And even though they are secular programs.
Yeah,
so,
that's excellent.
when are you going to be on The Bachelor?
Boy, I don't know.
Seeing as you've got 2 singles out, but there's a play on that because he's also single.
Yep.
And so... a single man with 2 singles, and I'm just thinking, you know, ahead of time, why shouldn't you be also be on The Bachelor?
We'll see if God makes that opportunity happen.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your 2 singles.
Sure. Well, as you know, I put out a new album this last fall. The album's called Believe the Dream, and the first single from that was called Why Am I on Earth? And that one was released last winter, actually right around Thanksgiving, and got some really good response from that. And then this spring, actually just about a month ago, the song "A Better Man" was released to national radio, and I've just got in the mail today some of the tracking reports, and it's looking good so far. And I've had some DJs call me from around the country and ask if I can send them the lyrics, and so that's exciting.
Well,
it's
it is exciting. I want to know what's the answer to "Why Am I on Earth?" Have you answered that yet?
Yes, it's to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. You know, a lot of people put stock in their jobs, their career, their family, and not that those aren't good things. They're good things. God provides them for us, but the main purpose, and our lives are so short. The main purpose is we were created in God's image, and therefore He wants to have a personal relationship with us, and that's found in placing our faith in Jesus Christ. And it's been the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me, and the greatest part about it is when I leave this earth, I have a place in heaven with Him forever.
And just think you'll be just one of those voices, but you'll stand out like the soloist in heaven. This is the way things are run up there. But, you know, that's beautiful. Now, I'm just going to go back a little ways.
Sure.
Actually, your music career started at the age of 3, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you've had such a love for music all your life, and yet you found a greater love.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You know, I've known since I was, you know, a little toddler that I was going to be singing. I didn't know that I'd be singing for God, but when I was 19 years old, God really got a hold of me. He used different people in my life, my oldest brother, Derwin, other good friends that really encouraged me to see that faith is real, that it's something that you can apply to your life, that it's life-changing. And it was at that time when I turned 19 that I decided to give Christ a chance. And I had prayed to receive Him, and my life has never been the same. It's the greatest feeling to know that God has forgiven me, and that I'm free, and that I can continue to love others in His love.
Well, in the song, your single that you've done, "Live on the Line."
Yeah, "Live for the Line."
That's really also reveals that whole business of that relationship with Jesus from one day to the next. And that's what's really so beautiful. I think that's what makes your music so outstanding, Jim.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
you have a lot to give, and we're all here to receive it.
Oh, thank you.
People like to get a hold of you, so how you shared your website, but you also have a telephone number where they can reach you?
Yeah, they can reach me at 763-458-4760, or you can email me at jvilan@aol.com.
Also, I want to say that you are a music outreach coordinator at the Word of Life Alliance Church.
Yes.
You never know, and some people out there are looking for a church, and a good reason to go out there would be to see the music coordinator and hear his music.
and more importantly, though, to come into a relationship with Christ. That's the most important.
Yes, he really emphasizes that. I also want to say that people really need to know Him, know Jesus, and experience Him to have that same relationship that you do have.
Yeah.
And so it's wonderful, Jim, and we're so happy to have you be a guest again.
Thank you
and
so
again
much.
and again.
I appreciate it.
When you win that in August, you win that first place, we're going to have you come back and share it.
I would love to. I would love to.
We'll believe you for that.
Thank you. Thanks, Ann.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Jim Belandre.
See, this life is a line that goes on forever. with his birth, he was one of a kind. A humble man, lived a life upright, gave it all away, a gift of sacrifice. Seeking you will find, seeking you will find, seeking you will find, seeking you will Will you live for the light? Will you live for the dark? It's a matter of time. It ticks away on the clock. Is your future defined, or is it a block? Will you walk in the light? Won't you give it a shot? I wanna live for the light. Will you live for the light? Will you live for the dark? It's a matter of time. It ticks away on the clock. Is your future defined, or is it a block? Will you walk in the light? I'm gonna live for the light. Live for the light. Will you live for the dark? It's a matter of time. I'm gonna live for the light.
Jump out of bed after I get an extra 10 and head out the door. Order my latte, it's gonna be a long day, just like the one before. Traffic is buzzing, but my music is pumping. My favorite song's on the radio. Song on the radio. I open my window and sing the words I know. My worries fly away. I watch them go. Living in the moment is a beautiful thing. Don't think of the future, what tomorrow might bring. Time goes fast right before my eyes. It won't stop for me, no matter how hard I try. I'm gonna soak it all up, love with all my heart, and take it all in. Get back to the simple things. The simple things. It's you and me walking, the sun is setting. It's the smell right before the rain. The grass under my feet, your arms around me. This is right where I wanna be. Living in the moment is a beautiful thing. Don't think of the future, what tomorrow might bring. Time goes fast right before my eyes. It won't stop for me, no matter how hard I try. I'm gonna soak it all up, love with all my heart, and take it all in. Get back to the simple things. The simple things. And slow down. Breathe in, breathe out. Slow down. Breathe in, breathe in. Living in the moment is a beautiful thing. Don't think of the future, what tomorrow might bring. Time goes fast right before my eyes. It won't stop for me, no matter how hard I try. Living in the moment is a beautiful thing. Don't think of the future, what tomorrow might bring. Time goes fast right before my eyes. It won't stop for me, no matter how hard I try. I'm gonna soak it all up, love with all my heart. Take it all in, oh, take it all in. Get back to the simple things, the simple things. Oh, the simple things.
Hey out there, are Minnesota winters getting to be too much for you? Or are Minnesota summers too hot? Well, then we have a perfect solution for you, and it's called Red Path. And so we have one of the key people in Red Path. I shouldn't say that because the other two are just as important, but Lauren, Red Path, welcome to LovePower.
Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate having such talented, gifted people, and you're, all three of you are that.
Thank you.
And actually, their last name is Red Path. If you haven't figured that out yet, that's where we're coming from. And tell us all about how your group began, because you are the key one behind.
Well, we're three sisters, so we started singing together as little kids.
Out of your crib, I suppose.
Yes. My mother taught me how to sing when I was 2 years old. Of course, I don't remember it, but that's what she tells me. She taught me the Lord's Prayer when I was 2. And a couple years later, Tori came. And then 16 months later, Allie came. And so the three of us have been singing ever since we could talk, and learning how to harmonize together, and listening. We learn by ear, mainly.
And that's such a gift, that the ability to harmonize. If you're a singer and you don't know about harmony, it's very much a gift from God to be able to hear those sounds and get them right on.
I believe that too. It can be difficult, especially the blend. You know, that's something that, because we're siblings and we're family, we have that timbre and we can blend together, but it's still a challenge. We still need to work on it. And that's all about the ear, really being able to listen to the parts around you and fit into what's going on, basically.
Absolutely.
Musically.
Now, you have another position. You actually are the songwriter of the group. So God is using you to inspire you with different messages to give through your music. So share some of them with us.
Well, I started songwriting probably in college. And before that, I would just write poems and write my thoughts and feelings about things, and just any kind of situation. People inspire me. And then when I went to school, I went to McNally Smith College of Music. I really started to put those words to music, to melodies. And it's been an amazing outlet for me. I get mainly inspired by other people and their stories. I've been so blessed in my life. I was raised with great parents in a loving home. And so other people's trials inspire me. My own relationships that I've been in or out of have inspired me. My sisters, of course, will spark ideas.
When you hear other people's music, do you become critical of what they may be? I mean, nowadays, there's so much music out there that to a lot of people, it's difficult to handle.
Yeah.
And if you're also a writer yourself, you probably have similar feelings.
It is. For me, I'm a positive person. So when I hear negative music, it has a negative impact on me.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that I would say in regards to what you're asking is, how do other people's music affect me and impact me? I think I have a hard time with negative lyrics. I don't know.
Or negative sounds even. There's
Sure.
some people that have such negative sounds that they really bring things down. There's not really harmony.
Yeah.
But I want to bring up the fact that you also like pop and country.
I love pop and country.
A
Yes.
cute smile on your face for that. It tickles you.
I think I started to develop that. I didn't grow up listening to country music at all. During my college years, we were educated in all different styles of music, and we had this one class where we would get up and we would perform reggae one week, rock, hard rock, country, classical, jazz, and I fell in love with the country music. My voice just fit the style so well, and I love the storytelling in a lot of the songs. I just love the whole approach to it, and it stuck with me, and I started to, my songwriting was influenced by that, and it really developed my sound.
I think that is so special to be able to get the story out of the music that you say is country music does share. Well, there are 3 sisters now. Are there any brothers or no tenors or bass coming up?
Just girls.
Just the dog
my
in the
dad
background
really lucked
howling.
out. Yes. Yeah, we love animals.
And your dad lucked out.
Yes, he did. He said if he had another child, he would want another girl. He loves his girls. So.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
My husband's the same way. But I wanted to get more into you have a new album coming up that you're working on now. Tell us about that album.
Sure. We're going to release that CD the first week in May, and it's going to be a collection of songs, some inspirational, some breakup songs, songs about relationships. And we have one special song that I'm really looking forward to. It talks about just being beautiful from the inside out, and I think that's such an important message for especially women to know.
Absolutely.
And so we have a song that's called Inside Out, and it talks about that. I'm really excited. Nobody's ever heard it yet, except for my sisters. So.
Well, that's really good. That's something to look forward to. Now, how about places? I know you have concerts, and you sing at churches. And what about how are weddings? Is that usually around June, May, June?
We get crazy in the summertime. It's so busy because everybody's getting married, June, July, August. So it's fun because we do a variety of venues. We'll do weddings. We're going to do a lot of outdoor performances, city events. And that's perfect because it's our target audience, family-friendly atmosphere, a lot of kids and their parents. And then we do a Christmas tour every year as well. So, and that's theaters and churches and any venue that will fit our style.
That's wonderful. Well, Lauren, I think you're a real inspiration to everybody out there, whether they're young or older, whatever, but because you have the right idea and you've got the right sound and the music and the blend and all of it, and I would just encourage people to look up Red Path and be able to come and hear you. And I also would like to close with this thought that the Red Path is the right path. Just look it up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is a song we wrote for Sharing Caring Hands, one of our favorite charities. Children on the streets, the hungry at your feet, you walk by somebody else's dime. Get up off your seat, see how it could be if you try. Everything's gonna be alright. You ask, what can I do? Because you know it could be you. So let's get together and sing a song. Let freedom ring, all for one for all. Let's get together and all join hands, helping each other all across this land. That's right. me so, 'cause I can do it on my own. You gotta do what's right all the time with a helping hand, or you can tell yourself I can't. You can make it different and take a stand. I know I'm not alone, 'cause I can feel it in my soul. So let's get together and sing a song. Let freedom ring, all for one, one for all. Let's get together and all join hands, helping each other all across this land. It don't take much to make it happen. Change his life or get him laughing. If you want to make the world right, it takes just one person at a time. Your mother told you so, what are you waiting for? Come on, get started. Everyone will get in gear. Let's start right here. Yeah, so let's get together and sing a song. Let freedom ring, all for one, one for all. Let's get together and all join hands, helping each other all across this land. So let's get together and sing a song. Let freedom ring, all for one, one for all. Let's get together and all join hands, helping each other all across this land. Helping each other all across this land. Helping each other all across this land. It don't take much to make it happen. Change his life or get him laughing. You know if you wanna make it be you, it takes just one person. Your mother told you so. What are you waiting for? Come on, get started. Everyone will get in gear and start right here. Yeah.
And now, here's one of our special music groups up front.
In the beginning, there was emptiness and darkness along the surface to the deep. Then the Master waved his hands across the waters, and then he began to speak. Then he said, "Let there be light." Then he saw the light and he said that this is good. If you don't praise my name, the rocks are gonna surely cry out. If you don't praise my name, the rocks are gonna cry out. The Spirit is the candle of the Lord. The Spirit is the candle of the Lord. This generation walking to a destinies, and they're living in a desperate time. So we try to walk in rhythm, try to walk in grace. We're running on life's treadmill like a runner in a race. If you don't praise my name, the rocks are gonna surely cry out. You don't praise my name, the rocks are gonna cry out. The Spirit is the candle of the Lord. The Spirit is the candle of the Lord. in the power of his perfect plan. When you walk into the darkness, keep the candle in your hand. If you don't praise my name, the rocks are gonna surely cry out. If you don't praise my name, the rocks are gonna cry out. If you don't praise my name, the rocks are gonna surely cry out. If you don't praise my name, the rocks are gonna cry out. The Spirit is the candle of the Lord. The Spirit is the candle of the Lord. The Spirit is the candle of the Lord. The Spirit is the candle of the Lord.
If you had to choose one word to describe the legacy you want to leave behind, what would it be and why? For me, I would choose encouragement. In the wake of a near-fatal catastrophe that decimated my hopeful drumming career, it was encouragement from others that empowered me not only to rebuild my broken life, but also to reinvent a unique way to return to playing the drums despite becoming physically disabled and having to play from a wheelchair. In return, I've dedicated my legacy and my mission in life to using my restored drumming ability to spread encouragement to others. I'm entrepreneur Jason Gerling, professional drummer, composer, producer, inventor, and speaker. But my friends call me JG. This is my music, my playing, and my journey back to the drums, between the wheels.
between the wheels.
I don't know about you, but I personally don't know of too many professional musicians with a physical disability. With the music industry already saturated with able-bodied artists, where do we disabled musicians fit in? And how can we get a fair chance to succeed? Well, that's why I made this DVD, to demonstrate not only how a disabled person in a wheelchair can still play the drums, let alone compose music, but more importantly, to provide an encouraging glimpse of how I conquered adversity and successfully achieved my lifelong dream despite facing overwhelming odds and unfavorable circumstances. Ironically, if it weren't for my wheelchair, my hands would have never had the unique opportunity to write the music you are hearing or design and play the revolutionary drum kit you see here. By inventing and using custom technology that enables me to play everything by hand, I am truly capable of making my two-limbed approach to drumming sound just like four. As a result, I intend to encourage others to think outside the box, look between the wheels, and provide an opportunity for a person with a disability. What is your passion in life? Mine is playing drums and writing music. I remember back when I was a little kid, I would spend the next several years following a traditional course of learning. School band, jazz band, lessons, and a bunch of different bands. After winning drum solo contests and playing in the Minnesota All-State Jazz Ensemble during my high school years, I was introduced to talented musicians who had the same passionate drive as I did. As a result, it wasn't long before I was drumming professionally in the growing Minneapolis-based music scene. With my career blossoming, it was my hope to move to New York City, Los Angeles, or Nashville. My dream job? Playing drums with the likes of John Mayer, Sting, Peter Gabriel, or Seal. I wanted to be surrounded by others who were equally or more passionate than me, because as iron sharpens iron, one person will inspire another. What would you do if you woke up one day only to discover that the path to your dreams was completely annihilated? Well, for me, it was no nightmare. I packed my drums in the car, buckled up, and headed home to the house that I walked out of. Little did I know I would not be walking back in. Instead, I fell asleep while driving. I was diagnosed as a C6, C7 incomplete quadriplegic, paralyzed from the chest down. I would probably never walk or play the drums again. Shock, horror, hopelessness. It was like a nuclear bomb was dropped on my life, obliterating my independence, my happiness, and most of all, my ability to play the drums. I would spend the next 2 painful weeks recuperating in the intensive care unit. Then, I would move to another floor in the hospital. Like it or not, I was enrolled in a new full-time job, so to speak, physical and occupational therapy. Doctors and therapists urged me to be patient. They said some people in rare cases have actually made a full recovery. This motivated me to look to others for inspiration, like Rick Allen, the legendary drummer for the rock and roll band Def Leppard. Despite losing his left arm in a car accident, he was able to return to the drums again, playing to this very day. So I pressed on, and each day I got a little stronger. Independence. Freedom. I was finally moving on with my life. I got a new vehicle, moved to a new apartment, and went back to college. While attempting to put my music dreams behind me, I was going to sell my studio equipment along with the drum set I designed and built just a few months before my car accident. My dad didn't want me to sell anything, especially the drums. He said, "Hey Jace, why don't you hold off? You just might need this stuff again for some reason." So, after thinking about it for a while, I listened to him, and off to storage they went. For more information, please go to jammingrooves.com. Finally, if you are in a position of influence in the music industry and know of an exciting career opportunity, instead of routinely turning to the short list of first-call musicians, why not change the paradigm and give those of us with disabilities who are knocking on the door a fair chance? It would be a win-win situation for everyone involved. Not to mention a great opportunity to spread encouragement to others, to spread encouragement to others, to spread encouragement to others. Remember, think outside the box, look between the wheels, and provide an opportunity for a person with a disability. With gratitude beyond measure, I thank everyone who encouraged me not to give up on pursuing my dreams during these years. Especially my wife, Bobby. Because of you, I am success between the wheels. And my success means encouragement for everyone.
Did you ever want to be involved in music, radio, and television production?
How about food and clothing giveaways and singing in prisons and nursing homes?
Or maybe interested in book and CD duplication and overseas mission trips or teaching the youth?
Being a Christian is required.
And all the training is free.
But wait, this isn't a job. It's LovePower Music and Miracles Ministries.
And you can find us at
1407 Washington Avenue South, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55454, or call us at 763-560-2059.
Don't sit on the sidelines.
Come and join us in the excitement.
Through it all, through it all, I learned to trust in Jesus. I learned to trust in God. Through it all, through it all, I learned to depend upon God's word. I thank God for the mountains. I thank God for the valleys. And I thank Him for the storms He brought me through. For if I never had a problem, I wouldn't know that He could solve them. I wouldn't know what faith in God could do. Through it all, through it all, I learned to trust in Jesus. I learned to trust in God. Through it all, through it all, I learned to depend upon God's word. Oh yes, I learned to depend upon His word. Through it all,
You know, music brings such a message. We just pray that that program was a blessing to you, and we want to hear from you. We want to get any comments, or if you have questions, or if you have a prayer need, you're out there and you just feel like you need to connect, well, we invite you and encourage you to come out to LovePower Church service. We're there at 1407 Washington Avenue South, right on the corner of 35W and Washington Avenue. We have Sunday service at 10, Wednesday Bible study at 7. But you know, you can call us right now and connect with us. And that number is area code 763-560-2059. You can also write to us if you'd like to write, and that's P.O. Box 32406, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55432. And you can find us on the web. You can learn more about us, and that's lovepowerministries.org. And then, you know, we're able to reach the world with the gospel, the good news. So you can go to northmetrotv.com/14, go to scheduling, watch some of our past programs, be blessed by that, and then tune into our program called The Power of Love that's filled with the Word of God. And I'm telling you, it'll change your life. And we just want to say have a wonderful, blessed day. Don't forget, God loves you, and so do we.